can make you rich, make you rich. Nothing like them other motherfuckers, I can make you rich.
Hey guys, today's another day and I'm back at it with another video. In today's video, I purchased something. So I'm gonna give you a sneak peek now, and tomorrow, when I have better lighting and better everything, I'm gonna show you every little detail from the car and what the plans are for this car. So let me show you the car real quick. With this extremely dookie light on my flash, so as you can see, obviously a Miata. You see some boost gauges, boost gauge, oil pressure gauge, AFR. What's going on, you shall ask? Radio that's held in by some paper that's for weight reduction purposes. It's obviously manual. You know, we don't mess with we got a couple, quarters and stuff. We got a grand total of 75. I don't know math. Yes, cup holders. Thankfully, it has cup holders. We got this for taking off the wheels. Got a couple pennies in there. We got things. We got stuff. I haven't even checked the glove box. There's title, there's registrations and Advil in case I get a headache on the way back, I guess. Yeah, stickers on the roof, so that means there must be a hardtop. Alright guys, check this out. I just purchased this Miata because I have plans and hopefully those plans work. But short look at it, 1.8 boosted, built. That's all I'm gonna say in this clip. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay guys, I know I said it would be daytime when I recorded a review of this car, but it's not daytime, and I'll explain why in a second. Well, mainly because of nature, but secondly, let me just go through this. This is a 2002 NB Miata. As you can see, NB, pretty cool. This car has had a few rebuilds already because it caught on fire, it has blown up, plenty of things, spun a bearing. But this engine in particular is a 1999 BP4W, the best flowing head for Miatas. The bottom end, that's why they built it. The whole 9 years, working AC. It just needs some sort of sensor or something, but I don't care about AC, luckily. This is a hardtop Miata. Pretty clean, to be honest. It's a pretty clean Miata. I'm not just gonna be ripping this out of it. Oh, I haven't gotten to that yet. I look like a goddamn maniac. But this car, I purposely bought it just for the engine, the drivetrain. This drivetrain I'm gonna put on my NA that I'm gonna show you a video of very soon. You're gonna see it, or you probably are seeing this video after I got a couple things done on that Miata. But this car in particular, I have been after for a while, and the guy finally gave in. He took my offer, and I bought it. Mainly because this built engine is built by somebody that I've heard of before, and he's built a couple engines and has a good reputation, so I trust it. And it has really good parts. It has a lot of things that I would have to buy to get my Miata boosted, and I just don't want to do that. I don't want to build an engine because I already did that and it's a headache, and at the time I don't want to do that. I have the means, I have the funds, but I don't want to do that. And this car has everything I need. Now I'm gonna take everything out of this car, put it onto my NA, and everything out of my NA and put it onto this car so it can run, like a running NB, and I can just sell the car and keep all the good bits that I need. I'm not okay doing this. I hate buying projects and taking them apart, but I need to do this in order for me to have a boosted Miata. I need a good engine, because 1.8s, they just blow up on stock, internals. You boost them a little bit, you can only run a couple pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds. If you go above that, boom, blows up. But this thing is already running on 20 pounds of boost. This beast. Turbo itself gave up. The turbo, it's toast, so there's really no boost. It actually gave up today, a few hours ago. But when it was hitting boost, it was pretty reliable, pretty good, everything good, no overheating, good oil pressure, good AFR readings. Everything went as according with this engine, so that's good. Now, it's nighttime because I'm putting it here on the side of the house because I'm gonna start unbolting some things, taking all the fluids out, and start getting it ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm gonna start taking this thing out. So in this same video, you're gonna see, you know, 2 parts. It's gonna be a long video. Taking this bad boy out. Let's record the engine. It looks better. Taking this bad boy out. Let me just get you a closer look at everything. CX Racing Turbo Kit. The manifold is their chromey looking manifold, the shiny one. It's not a cast manifold, so can't speak for it. Turbo itself is a little, now that I notice, it's a little loose, but what do I know? It has a massive leak on the drain line. It has been leaking on the driveway for the past couple days that I've had it. The turbo, I believe they say the turbine, the thing that spins inside, it's toast, and it's rattling like hell, and there's no boost. I'm guessing, yeah, give up on life. So that's that. Everything else, engine-wise, it's just a 1.8. Has been fully built, done properly. There's still things missing, but it's a shame, man, because this car looks beautiful. It looks beautiful, but it's not my type of Miata, and I'm not just gonna rip this out of it and leave it as is. I'm gonna actually put an engine in it and have it running. I don't want to render the car useless. I won't. But let's get some B-rolls of the engine before I pull it out. Alright guys, so the turbo, I know now why I had no boost right before I parked this thing. I think we have some sort of issue here. So yeah, definitely need turbo, which is an excuse to get a better turbo. Right, baby? Yeah. So we're gonna get a better turbo. Gonna take this out, get her ready to scoop this bad boy out. And goodbye, pretty green turbo. You served me well. After further removal of the turbo, we realized that there's a slight bit of shaft play on our turbo. You know, some chipping and whatnot. Nothing wrong with that, you know, I can still run this. Do not ever let your turbo get this bad, guys. That's just horrible. But let me show you the engine bay. So I removed downpipe, everything on this side. The exhaust side, I'm gonna start removing some accessories. The radiator out, that way there's more space up front to work with. And then we're gonna hop onto the intake side of things. But for now, I'm removing the radiator, so that's what I'll do. Yeah. Now without the radiator, there's a lot more room. Now let's get to taking off some accessories over here on this side. So we're gonna undo the belt and all that, power steering pump is out and all that stuff is gonna come out. Unless I don't need to and I can pull the engine out as is, I could just undo all the lines. But that's just a pain in the ass because there's a lot of lines from what I see. And wires and whatnot, but I'm gonna start undoing that side and disconnecting everything from this side, and then motor mounts, and out it is. Transmission as well. future. All right, guys, so you saw me pull the engine on that last clip. I pulled the engine successfully. The engine perfect out of the car. The car, I started parting it out, so that's the story with that car. I don't think I'm gonna finish it or put an engine in it unless I find something, you know, a wrecked MB for like really cheap, and then I can just transfer all the parts. But I don't think I am. It's not a smart choice. But I did pull the engine out. It's already. Oh, I almost spoiled it. But just tune in the next video. I already have the next video because this is very in the future after I recorded those clips. The next video, you're gonna see what happens after I pull the engine out of the MB. But yeah, the engine's out of the MB. The MB is engineless. This whole video was just that, me taking the engine out of the MB, readying the swap. But until then, guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Check out the description. I'm gonna put my Twitch and everything down there because I also stream sometimes. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.